Hello, everybody. This is Midnight of Midnight Gaming. Welcome back. Um, not been super long, but long enough to get a little under half. Well, actually, that's a lot under half. Probably closer to a third of this building gadget charged. I'm going to shift right click onto this so it binds it to this inventory. And I can hold the letter G and I can get a bunch of options. And in this case, I want stairs because we're going to go back to the nether. I'll have to select it on something. Oops. Anyway, what I'll do is come out here. I'll use cobble right somewhere. There we go. And I can select that cobble. Well, then I can do that, and actually want to undo that last one. Do that again. And that let me build down to this very, very quickly. That's why. It's just the entire reason I wanted this device was just to get down to this fortress. Because I like fortresses. Fortresses are fun. You never know what you're going to find in and around a fortress. That hurt. You got all these options down here. But, building gadgets, super, super useful. I love the build to me. Lets me build little pillars, walkways. Great for exploration. Nothing that way. There's a stairway that way. Keep going. Right here. Stairway that way. Ooh, open room. I like these. These rooms are always fun because they connect to these separately, which have one of these. Awesome. So we got emeraldic crystals. Infinity by Metal Gear. Ooh, these. These are like capacitors we've been crafting for our Ender IO machines, but you find them and they have some weird properties. So this unstable cooking premium hot wonder capacitor. So that tells me right there it's going to be better in force. The Tinker unauthorized removal is unauthorized. Property of Randolph, the Tinkerer. Sorry. So this is it. Whatever reason, this one's gonna be better in a. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. That'll be better in a fence for some reason. And then we have a moving one, which will be nice when we get to if we find a spawner. Once they charge it, means we can bring the spawner home, which is something we'll probably do when we with a here with a blaze spawner, so we have easy access to blaze rods back in the overworld. I did hear blazes somewhere down this direction. I don't even know where. So yeah. Also emeraldic crystals, not super hard to get. They are emeraldic crystal, which is I cannot look up from here. Emeraldic crystal, which is just emeralds. So that's basically three blocks of emerald resources, which I honestly, outside of armor and ghouls, I don't even know what emerald crystals are used for. Empowered is used for silk touch, so that is good. Empowering is not something we've talked about much yet because I don't have an empower or the spare energy for an empower. But it's used to make the second tier. So actually, Edition is the one that adds the laser thing. Ooh, iridium. That's hard to get. Sorry. Actually, Editions adds. That's like where the farmer came from. And ooh, here we go. Here's another one. Unnamed thing. If you have a nice hungry capacitor dud, would be a good name. I don't know what that means. Use a ender pearl that carries you. And condensed blood. Well, we're not doing it yet. Actually, Editions has a lot of different technologies. So, like, the atomic reconstructor is one of theirs. and that's what makes Redstonia, Halus, Diamantine, and Yori, which we use for our farmer, Void, Emratic, and then the regular versions of them, plus certain lenses. You can go through the whole lens arc, from lens to lens, if you should choose. And you can make item relays, which I didn't even remember. You can make soul sand from sand. You can turn rotten flesh into leather. You can turn mushrooms into netherwort. You can turn quartz into prismarine shards. The canola is for power. We might look into this at some point. That crystal and that crystal green. These are using quartz for different things. Enchanted book becomes a split book. Oh, that's cool. The way I read this is it will take multiple enchantments off one book. And then we're back to blocks. So, if we ever use an atomic reconstructor for crafting, it will be using blocks because I'm lazy. Range building scepter, that's super helpful. This is kind of cool, but I don't really want it. I already have an emerald pick and a saddle. It's more work than it's worth. The air sigil is kind of cool. Ooh, dark boots. So we can find these here, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Not gonna lie. Also, always taking Yori crystals and emerald apple. Oh, never mind. This is not the apples I was thinking of. There's another capacitor. This is a good, insatiable, nice, tight, nice, atomic, nice, hungry capacitor. Huh. Anyway, and strange and weak sampling. Cool. Dark boots. So I have been wanting better armor. Dark boots. So while we're here, we can find different dark steel armor. Dark steel armor, you can upgrade it. It's really cool. This has jump and step assist. Cool. And inventory, which is awesome. I have to figure out what the key bind is for that. And empowered. So I'll put that on. So I have step assist, which means I don't have to jump to do that. I have jump, which means I have a higher jump now. It's almost 2 blocks, maybe 2 blocks. That notification is going to get really, really annoying really quickly. Because it works. Step assist works, and I'm happy. Ooh, why did I skip the dimlet parcel? Dimlet parcels, really cool. They give us some dimlet parts. I don't know why I opened that right now. I should have just let that be. Uphill step assist, probably my favorite right now. Oh, yeah. The involved Enderman. Those are his eyes. Also, the hat didn't help hide me. What we got here? We got a Frienderman Pearl, which is used the same Frienderman randomly dropped by Evolved Enderman. Okay. Fitted by Metal Gear. Cool. Mad about the step assist alert. Grab this. So to do that, I'm holding the grave key because yeah, I can do that. Palus crystal, which is cool. Cyclic charge, launch lightning orbs. Magic capacitor, nice crush, atomic, nice explosive. No, that's got explosive. We don't really want explosive. Because it's annoying. Yeah. It's my last of. Displacement wand. Let's put Hopper. Yeah. Drill core. Wait. It's a reusable and a pearl. Not to be confused with this. It's both. Okay. Drill core. This is useful. So these not super expensive. It's a bunch of iron. It's 4 blocks of iron plus. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 Redstonia crystals, which is good stuff. Yeah. But that isn't super bad. It's used to make a drill, which we may need. We may use. You can make a drills can be upgraded. And then the upgrades you can get faster, even faster. So this speed 3, which I think speed 3 is equivalent to efficiency 5, I believe. The drill works as any tool. You have fortune, which is fortune for the I guess fortune 2 gives fortune 3 at. Silk touch, which is silk touch, requires powered Nori. We already have regular Nori. And then we have drill mining augment 1 and augment 2, which gives you 5x5. It's a lot of mining. Drill block placing augment. I've never used that one. I've never tried it. But yeah, it's not bad to have. Set fast drone from forestry. Displacement 1, condensed blood. Yeah. Well, we are going to solve that. Where's my sword? Did I put my sword in here? I did. Set fast drones are kind of okay, I guess. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played forestry, and I don't even know if we have gendistry anymore. We don't. So we don't have gendistry, so I'm not really going to do forestry because that's a lot more than I really want to do at the moment. That is... Ooh! Oh, we got lucky there. That is a blaze spawner right there. Huh? Anything interesting? Well... What are you? What are the skeleton tweaks? Oh, god, no. That's a lot of work. But that gold seems to have disappeared. I think it's in my inventory. I think it progressed. I didn't realize it was in there. We are over here now. Okay, cool. That. So we can go here. Expertly dodge the blaze spawner. Would like you to realize. There's a bunch of blazes over here, however. For some reason. Ow! Ow. Ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Does this work? Yes! I couldn't remember if that was FTB or if that was something else. No! Oh, that's compressed skeleton. Nice. Try this again. Third time's charm. Honestly, not super hard to get to. I just am being lazy about it. I think it's my way of being yelled at for being lazy. We'll grab this. We'll put that up here. We'll grab this. Sword, what do we have? Emerald Sword does 1.6 and 9 attack damage. Where this is also, so it's basically the same as a diamond sword. Sounds good to me. Black Quartz is junkier. Diamantine is actually worse. Barely. You're 6, 1.6. You are 6, 1.9. You know. Surge Quartz, not any better. These are expensive. This guy's recipe is ridiculous because these require crystal matrices, which require diamond lattice, which, yeah, that's a lot of things. That's 200 two nether stars each. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 21 nether stars, which right now, that's a lot. That's a lot of nether stars, something we don't even have. So, we can't even make those yet. But yeah, go get my stuff back. That there. That's right. Yeah. No! No! Hope there was not a fire there. I get back before things burn. God, okay. Sure. Die. Okay, that's... We killed all the blazes and skeletons. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Darn it. Well, at least it's not a compressed skeleton. Nah. Armor. Okay. See my boots. Those are really nice there. We'll keep that stuff there, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's go home. Go home. And we'll talk about what we just got. Now that we are back in our thing. Whoa! Whoa. 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 We'll try that again. Now that we're back in our base, we will talk about what we just got our hands on. So, we got some netherrack. Don't really care about that. We got some stuff. Don't really care about that. And for anyone can go in there. Okay, We got loot bags. We got epic loot bag, which has moving one, chance cube. That's just really great. Can I break this down? No. Well, I'll pull stuff out of there later. Fernium essence, that's nice to have. Don't need to take up an extra spot for that. Patient bags. Patient bags are really, really cool. If you have the resources for them. So you get a patient bag out of them. Eventually, and this is bound to happen at some point, you get another star. Super rare, 0.01% chance. So we can just sit here all day and do this, or loop bag opener is a thing. I'm pretty sure. Here it is, bag opener. That's really easy to get too. We just need some stone. Do I have any stone? Maybe not. We'll throw you in here for now. That's fine. I need 5. Actually, I need 7. Hold on. Yeah. 5, 6, and this is 7. Need iron and some wood. Why'd I open that? Iron ingot. This here. Bag opener in it. Cool. Now I'll put this here. Oh, self-feed enabled. Always active, and insert. So that will automatically reset this. So it will forever go until it becomes another star. At the time, it'll stop going. Then these. So we do have one that I decided was a better thing. Not that one. Yes. So that holds a lot more energy. That's cool. And we come here, throw you in here. So you're a better capacitor, you're a better capacitor, and you're a better capacitor. So this holds 94,000 power. Mind you, also uses 28. Much more efficient. This one uses 30 and holds a million. Wow, 100,000. And this one uses 47 and holds. Wow, you're pretty junky, aren't you? Well, we'll replace that one pretty quick. This one uses 180 architect. Oh boy. And 6,000 stored. But we have this million capacitor bank, so that'll be nice at least. I don't know how to disable that. I will have to check in the configs later, because that's already on my nerves. This chest is small. Wow. Okay. Not that it really needs to be that big, but yeah. We're not going back for a little bit, but we'll go back eventually. For now, I'm going to take these off because they are already on my nerves. They don't have a micro anvil either, which is just annoying. Micro anvil allows you to remove and add. And my building gadget is from my inventory. Throw them in there so he can start charging. Get him up all the way up, full charge. My next goal. UTIL it. He's also needs an at in front of it. I don't remember how this works. I'd like some speed upgrades, primarily for our power. I would like some magnetic generators for power, but power-wise, I want heated redstone. Heated redstone will be our end game. Well, it'll be our mid-game power, probably. For that, we need redstone chickens, which are sand and red, which is the two of the chickens we don't have yet. Oh, sand's super easy to get. Sand chickens are really, 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 really simple. Red, on the other hand, not so easy. Well, yeah, it's not so easy. Not impossible, but it's not that easy comparatively. It's easier than something I guess it could be. But that's all we need for sand. And I need some bone meal. This should hopefully be enough. Not there. Over here. Alright. Yeah. We got 2 poppies. We need. Yeah, regular squeezer will give me 4 each. You'll give me 1. Okay, so yeah. Did I get 2 dandelions too? I got 4. That's fine. I can run the way it is. We need some. We need our squeezer. Where is our squeezer? It's somewhere. Is it in here? No. Is it in here? No. Squeezer. There it is. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Where's my butt? New one. Maybe I threw it away. Who knows? Oop. Put that in here. So we are getting our chickens we need for redstone. Because these will be our first 10 10 10 chickens. We will prioritize getting these 10 10 10. You 3. So I cannot wait to show how that happens. But also made it as I got 3. It's because I'm also going to run dandelions real quick because we need a little bit more dandelion. Not right now per se, but eventually we will. So you. So this, they want you to throw it, but I'm not throwing it because that's absurd. Chicken stick turns into yellow chicken. Breeding, we can turn it to a glowstone, orange chicken, gold chicken, or copper chicken. Orange chickens become rubber, which is useful because it'll give us IC2 rubber, which can be used in a lot of other things as well. I believe it's interchangeable with plastic. But we'll let these grow. That'll be a next episode problem. We will get that going here. These are running. These are set up. We have no energy loss. I actually kind of want to see if I put this in here. Yes, you also run 180. Oh, you're so slow, aren't you? Oh, I'm so worried. Oh no, it shouldn't be. I forgot it's active. Always. You are much faster. Holy crap. Okay, so that's speedier. Boosting this would be nice. Boosting because then I'm also boosting this, which would be awesome. So upgrading this to a heated redstone would be cool, but that requires my sand and my red chicken, which is there. It's at 8%. I got 6 hours. Yeah, let's do this. We'll let this boost up. 26. I don't know what I'm expecting. I can speed up how quick it grows with seeds. So actually, let's see. We have how many? We got a lot of seeds in here. Yeah, we do have a lot of seeds. This needs some work. I have a plan for that. I just have. Hey, looky here. I'll shorten you up as much as we can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully grown chicken. Boop. Okay. We're going to get this going really quickly. This will be the last thing we do tonight. I need some wood. Boop. I need some hay. Hey. Thank you if you understood that joke. So we're going to do this. So reason we're doing two. One is a chicken breeder, and the other will be chicken roost. So these are two separate boxes. This will eventually become its own room. Not right now, because I kind of want to wrap up. But at the same time, I kind of want to show you what this does. So we'll just place this right here. On top of the other. So in here, we'll throw our smart chicken. He is just going to sit here and produce. In here, we'll throw our red and our sand chicken, which we've noticed up here is the recipe for this, and we'll throw some seeds. So he will grow, he will breed together, and we have a chance of getting a red chicken, we have a chance of getting a sand chicken, and we have a chance of getting a redstone chicken, which would be awesome. We need redstone chickens, and you can see up here in the tooltip, up here, this area here, that they are 111 chickens. Up here, you can see in the same spot, he's a 333 chicken. He's already 20% away. They're slow. One more thing we're going to do, and this will eventually, as you've seen how I'm building my rooms, that will continue on that way. That will be a wall, a doorway. That's going to be replaced. I'm not worried about that one. We are going to basically do the exact same thing as this loop barrel. Because if we get, the more chickens we have in it, the faster it breeds. So if we have max stack of 16 of each chicken, they breed much faster than they do when they're one-on-one. I want to say it doubles every time there's a duplicate, but I don't know. I think so. If we do this, I think if we get 2 red and 2 sand, it's half the time it normally is, and increasing. So that's awesome. We'll be able to do that. I'd like to see this breed once and watch it be a redstone chicken. Yeah, it's a red chicken. So, boop, back in there. Now, if we get to the next one, is a sand chicken, he will go faster. So they are 111s. If you put 2 of the same kind in, you get better chicken. So eventually you can get up all the way up to 10, 10, 10, which is what we will eventually do with all of our chickens. They will all be upgraded to 10, 10, 10 eventually. Now, obviously, that's a little ways off. We have a lot of work to do before we get to that point. I also just noticed I had an ender pearl in my inventory. I'm not quite sure what I killed to get that ender pearl. Or, not what I killed, but when I killed. Get that ender pearl. But, I don't want this to be a, sand chicken? Come on, sand chicken. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hey, it's redstone chicken. Awesome. So we will get this up to 10, 10, 10. Once it's 10, 10, 10, we will make a bunch of these roosts. Here, he's about to pop, actually. He got an egg. We'll make a bunch of roosts because that's what we will be using for power. So redstone generators, they make for 40 hour tick, 50 millibuckets of lava gives you 40 hour for 6.25 seconds. You upgrade this to a heated redstone, you get 160 RF for 6.25 seconds, maxing out 20,000 RF. This maxed out at 5. So lava is much more efficient than a magmatic or a heated redstone. We just don't have a heated redstone yet. Yeah. Also, this is almost done. So that will be our next episode. We'll be getting heated redstone generators going. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great one. I cannot wait to see you again. We got to explore the nether a little bit today. And we got a little bit started on chickens. So yeah. All right, everybody. Take it